Well, more politicians in California are endorsing efforts to directly resist federal law. Last weekend, Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf warned local residents of imminent ICE raids, potentially allowing several dangerous criminals to escape. Now, the Lieutenant Governor, Gavin Newsom, who hopes to become the governor soon once Jerry Brown leaves, is calling for other local leaders to do the same thing, because that'll make the state a lot better. Of course it will. Travis Allen is a California State Assemblyman, a Republican gubernatorial candidate, and he joins us tonight. Michelle, thanks for coming on.
Thanks so much, Tucker. Pleasure being on.
So I haven't lived in California in a while, so I don't really know the answer. But does anyone notice that the state of California is in open rebellion against the United States? Is that noted out there?
You know, Californians are all scratching their head at what's going on with Jerry Brown, Gavin Newsom, the California Democrat Party. I will tell you right now, don't believe the media reports. Ordinary Californians are absolutely shocked at what's going on in the streets of California.
So, I mean, what do you think the core problem is? I mean, California was once the greatest state in the union. People came from all over the world to live there. I mean, look at popular media from 50 years ago. People sang about moving to California. People are fleeing California now. What changed exactly, do you think?
Well, what changed is decades of the Democrats running the California legislature. As you may have heard, 39 of the last 40 years, the California Democrats have controlled both houses of the state legislature. And Jerry Brown and his father have controlled California for 24 of the last 50 years. So, as this has progressed, we've started to see our taxes go up, our businesses leave, our people leave. As a matter of fact, we had 243,000 Californians leaving over the last 7 years, taking $8 billion with them. And now we're seeing open lawlessness, where we have Javier Becerra, the criminal attorney general of California, openly threatening California businesses that if you follow federal immigration law, he's going to prosecute you. And of course, you've heard of Libby Schaaf. It's getting even worse now.
So tell me a little bit about the 250,000 Californians who've left in the past 7 years. I mean, those are middle class. Those are normal middle class people, right? I mean, the kind that you form a society around.
Well, I can tell you very personally, these are my parents. My parents have left the state. My brother's left the state. My best friend now lives in Texas, where he doubled the size of his house, double the size of his business, and he pays no state income tax. I'm also an investment advisor in addition to be a California State Assemblyman. And I can tell you that my clients all started in California. They're now in 22 different states around the nation.
I mean, do the people who run the state have any, do they know this? Do they pay any attention? I mean, I know your tech sector is doing well, and you've got more poor people than ever, so you're sort of booming on either end. But are they worried about the middle class fleeing?
If you listen to Jerry Brown and Gavin Newsom, it's as if they live in a bubble. They absolutely do not see this. But it's understandable. I mean, if you were Gavin Newsom, the former mayor of San Francisco, and you had maps of human waste so people can actually navigate through your city, hypodermic needles on your sidewalk, and actually now opening heroin injection centers starting in July in San Francisco, I think it might make sense to look the other way at the facts, because that really is the only explanation in California. Highest poverty in the nation, 1 in 5 Californians living below the poverty line, highest homelessness in the nation, and I mean, the numbers go on and on.
They destroyed something so beautiful, and they should be punished for it. Assemblyman, thank you. Good luck.